Welcome to today's episode, and we're going to be talking all about the thoughts that keep you from building your dream business. I know we all have them. They're those thoughts that creep in and they make you second guess your ability to start your business or keep progressing in your business. I've been there and sometimes even on a daily basis, but have you ever found yourself saying, I don't have enough experience to share anything with anyone, or I'll start my business once my life gets in order? Have you promised yourself that you'll start building your dream business once you have a certain amount of money saved or once you have more Instagram followers? Well, if these thoughts sound familiar, let me tell you, you are not alone. I've been there too, and so have countless other female entrepreneurs. These thoughts seem so real and so important that they can easily stop us in our tracks and not let us progress any further in pursuing our business dreams. But the truth is that we need to get away from these thoughts. They're not helping us reach our goals. They're not helping us live the life of our dreams, and they are just holding us back. But the good news is that we can acknowledge them and then choose to move past them. So let's dive a bit deeper into some of the thoughts that may be going on in your head. And I have definitely had going on in my head as well at certain times. And I want to share with you also a little trick later that I use to keep me motivated on a daily basis. So, one of the thoughts you may have is I don't have enough experience to share anything with anyone. And this is called imposter syndrome. It's a feeling many of us have and know all too well. That feeling that you're not quite good enough, you're not experienced enough. But I will tell you that running an online business, you are constantly doing research, you're constantly learning. And so, even though right now you may know more than me, like doing yoga or how to declutter your house, as you continue in your business, you're going to be constantly learning and you will always know more than I will about decluttering or doing yoga. But let's look at all those amazing things we do as moms or as women, but we are the family organizers. We solve problems, we act as coaches, cooks, and we do all the things. We might balance the budget. We nurse our little ones back to health. We comfort, we teach, we love unconditionally. And that is a priceless experience. But think about it. How many people out there are craving that guidance on how to manage their time better, or how to cook a healthy meal for their family on a budget, how to communicate with their kids, or how to keep calm in a crisis? These are things that as moms, we do every day. And as an entrepreneur, you don't need to start off as an expert. Just think about your favorite dish. The first time that you cooked it, you were probably following a recipe, right? We love chocolate chip cookies in my family, and I found this one recipe. After cooking it 20 times, I now know it by heart. And now, once you do it over and over and over, you can probably do it with your eyes closed. But you had to start somewhere. And it's the same with building a business. You start, you learn, you grow, you share, and before you know it, you are the expert. You are the one creating that recipe and sharing it with everyone. So the next time that thought of not having enough experience pops into your head, remind yourself of all the things you've mastered as a mom, as a female, and remember that you are more qualified to share your unique perspective, insights, and experiences with the world. You have a wealth of experience to offer, so you need to share it. And let's dig a little bit deeper into our next thought, which is once I get my life in order, I'll start my business. I know this thought all too well. I've lived it. It's the idea that before you can embark on a new, exciting journey of entrepreneurship, everything else in your life needs to be in perfect alignment. But here's the thing, as moms, we know that life with kids is anything but orderly. There's always a nose to wipe, a boo boo to kiss, a missing toy to find, a missing sippy cup. There's always a family to feed, laundry. Oh, I don't like laundry at all. But life is beautifully chaotic and it's this whirlwind, and nothing is ever going to be right at the right time. So, waiting for everything to be perfect to start your business is like waiting for a day when your toddler doesn't get their clothes dirty, or you could be waiting a very long time. I'm reminded of the saying that says, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. And it's so true, isn't it? We're always planning, always trying to arrange everything perfectly, but life has a way of mixing things up or keeping us on our toes. And I'm not saying it's wrong to plan, but waiting for the perfect time to start your business, that doesn't even exist. There's always going to be something. There's always going to be a hurdle or a challenge, but that's okay because like those challenges make us stronger. And when you are starting your business and dealing with those challenges, it really gives you that confidence that you need. Another common thought is once I save up $20,000, then I'll take a course on how to build your business from the ground up. And it's wise to save and manage your finances responsibly, but don't let a number in the bank account dictate when you can start learning about your dream business. There are tons of resources out there, lots of them free, where you can start learning today: blogs, podcasts, webinars, YouTube videos. There's so many ways that you can start learning without breaking the bank. Next up, once I have more Instagram followers, I'll start thinking about my business. Ooh, social media. Building a social media following can be a part of building a business, and it will be part of your business, but it doesn't have to be a prerequisite to start building your business. Your value, what you have to offer, your passion isn't determined by how many followers you have. And I have struggled with this a lot. I had my YouTube channel before, which was on home decor, and I grew a following on there. So now on this journey of teaching other women how to start, grow, and scale their business, I have basically had to start over. The followers that were following me on YouTube, almost 9,000 people, aren't here for the same things that I'm teaching now. And so I'm basically having to start over. And social media right now is playing a big part in what I'm learning and how to grow an audience. You do need an audience to sell products to, but you can start from nothing and grow from there, which is where I'm at right now. And I do have a few tricks for you. So I will share that in a different episode. But you don't need all those followers at the beginning. It's going to take time and it's going to take some strategy, but you can start from nothing and work your way up. So don't think that you need to have all these thousands of followers on your platforms before you start growing a business. Start with your passion, with your idea for your business, with your dream. Start with what you can, offer it to the world, start sharing it on social media, share it on the platform that you love. You just need to start being helpful and serving others with your knowledge and with your expertise and whatever it is you love, and your following will grow. Another thought that we usually have is I need to be a natural leader to teach people, or I need to be an extrovert to go on camera and tell people about what I'm passionate about. But that's just not true. Leadership isn't about being loud or outgoing. It's about having that passion, that integrity, and helping and inspiring others. And as for being an extrovert, a lot of people are not just born extroverts. And a lot of the successful female entrepreneurs that I follow have even talked about being introverts, and they just start putting themselves out there little by little. It's not about being extroverted, it's about being authentic and having that passion to help others. And I am an introvert. I am probably 75% introvert and 25% extrovert, and that's okay. I just started when I had my YouTube channel 2 years ago, and it just helped me kind of come out of my shell. But I will admit, even now, I am terrified to do a live webinar or some sort of live. I like recording myself so I can edit out any mistakes that I have, and that's okay. We will get better little by little. And I promise you, once you start sharing those stories on Instagram or going live on Facebook, it gets a little better every time. It is definitely nerve-wracking to begin with, but once you start doing it and you feel like you're talking to a friend, it gets so much easier. And this is really why I teach on growing a business around your passion, because when you are talking about the thing that you love, you actually want to talk about. You want to tell others about it, and it helps you come out of that introvert shell, and it really helps you gain confidence. So, all my fellow mompreneurs, acknowledge these doubts, those fears that you have the courage to chase your dreams anyways, because you're not just building a business, you're building a brighter future for you and your family. And I wanted to share with you some of the things that help me stay motivated and on track are listening to business podcast with female entrepreneurs. I do that all the time. Listening to motivational podcast. I take webinars, I do workshops, I love to buy courses, and I just love to learn all things about running an online business. So when I surround myself with those things constantly, it really helps keep me motivated in pursuing the things that I love instead of letting those doubts creep in. When you surround yourself with those positive and motivational things, there's no room for the doubts in your head. You just want to keep pushing forward because you are so excited. So, what thoughts are keeping you from going after your dreams, from building that business from scratch? What's keeping you from taking a leap and changing your life? If you're ready to take the next step and surround yourself with other female entrepreneurs, I do have a free Facebook community, and I will link that in the show notes or the description below for you. And I really hope that this was super helpful today, and I cannot wait to see you back here soon.